Namaskar. Greetings, salutations. Today's Thursday, March 19th. And oh my God, what the hell is going on? We are living in some seriously historic times right now. And I want to address this video to my mainstream friends, which are most of my friends, right? Most of my friends are all amazing, incredible people, working, raising kids, you know, just trying to do the best that we can. And within those jobs, those roles that we have, you know, we don't have a lot of time to do tons of research on alternative theories and critical thinking and, you know, really dig underneath the rocks of our culture and society as a whole, right? It kind of takes a little obsession or passion or something to instigate that kind of behavior, right? So here we are. You know, I've always sort of dabbled in this world. I call it the world, well, you know, so most of us know it as conspiracy theories, but I like to call it truthers, or, you know, really searching for the truth or just more information than what we're being fed or washed with by the mainstream media. Because we all know, we can all pretty much agree that there's an agenda and that they're all saying the same stuff, and there's a lot more out there than what is being delivered to us. First, real quickly, I have arrived back from India. It was out of this world. I mean, literally, I felt like I was an alien on another planet, and really had to assimilate and had an amazing group of people and guides and yogis, and it was just the most incredible experience I could ever say. It's a hard place. It's a beautiful place. At first, I just wanted to get the heck out of there, but then after more time and more explorations, you know, there were some moments of softening some of the hardships that you witness and see and function within every day. So India is a dual polar experience of love, of spirituality, of faith, of courage, and then of, you know, some of the horrors of life, of starvation and struggle and human trafficking and child prostitution and just massive amounts of people in one place. So it is another world, another planet for sure. It certainly made me appreciative and grateful for every single thing that we have here. I'm still in culture shock as to how beautiful and peaceful and quiet and clean our world is here in the US and here in California. So anyway, that was amazing, and it transformed me and it lit a spark. It was incredible. You know, and at the same time, we're dealing with this pandemic here, and so that's what I kind of want to talk about as well. So I'm going to tie in a bunch of awesome UFO pictures from India. I will say that not only I was taking photos of the UFOs, they were everywhere. A bunch of people in our group were getting shots, and so people were having dreams about them. It was like awesome. So a lot of people opened up to this, looking up, you know, calling out, and then actually getting tons of footage. So it wasn't just me. I'm, you know, sometimes I'm just the passenger. I'm like, man, you're getting better stuff than I am. So anyway, people were getting all sorts of great ship footage, and undeniable. So that was that. That's pretty cool. And then I've got several really great shots that I got there in India too. So they are still with us, and there's a lot, you know, to be said about what is going on as well from their perspective. So I just wanted to confirm that I got tons of shots in India, and other people did too. So that was really fun. Okay, so back to our historical times. Something that I would love and encourage and invite everyone to check out is the theory of Q, the letter Q. QAnon is the largest military psyop information intel drop to the people of the world that has ever been. So basically, friends, there is a military coup happening right now as we speak, and the coronavirus is a crown, is a cover to keep everybody in place and safe, so that this massive shift and reset of our entire world system, it's not just our country, it's the entire world, can happen. So what we're going to see soon is some massive arrests of giant big name people in banking and finance and politics and Hollywood and the Vatican. Massive arrests, the bad guys, all of them, all the elites, they're going down. The ones that have had their hands really dirty. The premise to all of this is as much of crimes against humanity, you know, the human trafficking, the child trafficking, and these other topics that nobody wants to look at. But that is spurring. It has opened up this giant can of worms that the good guys can no longer ignore. And it is the one tie to all of these crazy sickos that are out there. And they're the ones controlling our world, our media, our medicine, our energy, our technology. And it's all going down, it's all changing. If you're an online marketing person, you'll notice that Google has been reset and restructured. It's kind of back to organic results again. So if you're an online guru person, get online and take advantage of the new reset there. So a lot of those algorithms have been changed. Okay, so Q, you have to research Q and the information that comes through it. Now, what if you do some research on your own, which we've all got time now, we really should look outside the box, because that's the real war that is happening right now, is this silent war, which we're just being asked to stay home. We're not being asked to go to war, which we should be very fortunate about. We're being asked to stay home, be safe, and let all this stuff happen, because it's going down right now, which is awesome. And we need to continue to hold peace and light and energy, and there's nothing that we need to do besides just stay safe, have our supplies, and watch the show, because it's happening. But once you start to investigate all of this stuff, you're going to see a big influence on our current administration, Trump. And it's very pro. And again, it took me some time to kind of digest this, but now that I understand the workings of this giant puzzle and how our world and our country is beginning to be freed from all of this kind of elite oppression, for thousands of years, you know, this has been in place, the cabal, for a long time. So, excuse me, you're going to have to kind of look at things a little bit differently and not have quick judgments and negative thoughts towards the current administration, because they're playing a huge part in this massive overthrow. And it's kind of, when you look back at it, it's sort of the perfect setup. So please keep that in mind. So I want you to research Q. I want you to research a documentary. It's like a 10-part documentary. It's called Fall of the Cabal. I've already posted it on my Facebook. Let's see, Google's gonna... Oh, okay, finally, the last thing that could be coming down the line is 10 days of darkness, plus or minus. And this is a total blackout of media, of internet, of everything. Like, not only is everything going to be shut down, but even our television and cable is going to be shut down. Again, think of how beautifully silent things are going to be. It's going to be not only a reset for all of our systems, but for the earth as well. And then all these energy waves are coming in. There's so much going on, you guys. It's insane. So, but it's all for the good. So as crazy as it seems, all of this is happening for the good. and it's happening easily and effortlessly for us, the people, but it's been in the works for a really, really long time. So I don't want anybody to be shocked when things start hitting the fan and you start to hear things that are just like, you can't even digest. It's happening. But I don't want to be the one to deliver some of this information. I feel like we have to do our own research. And if you don't want to do it, that's fine. But I would highly invite and recommend that we all do a little extra research right now so that we're not victims of circumstances, so that we are in the know, right? And that our awareness is sharp and clear. And we have that information to make better judgment decisions going down the line, going forward. So I did want to make people aware that there might be an internet blackout, a quiet time. And again, nothing to panic about, but it's our time to go inside and do our own reflections and get to know what's going on before it happens, because we're getting fed the information. So anyway, I think that's it. I think that's what I wanted to cover here. I'll show you some photos from India, and that's that. Peace, love, waves of energy and light, and we're all in this together, and we're already winning. The good guys, the force, right? Just think of Star Wars. It's just a parlay into our real life. So anyway, love and namaste to us all.